YouTube friends, I'm Heidi Villegas with Healing Harvest Homestead and the School of Botanical Arts and Sciences, and I'm here today because I was just in a group with my clinical aromatherapist friends, and one of the ladies brought up forest bathing, and I thought I would go ahead and talk about that a little bit. It's something that I think about often because we actually have a forest on our property and I get to get out there often. The other thing is that we were up in McCall not too long ago, McCall, Idaho, and the mountains are a little bit higher, and we came across some beautiful, beautiful usnea, and I came across it today too. So I have been reminded of the forest all day long. And I just wanted to talk with you about it because the forest has so many wonderful health benefits for us, specifically forest bathing. And you probably have heard of that. And if you haven't, I'll go ahead and share a little bit about it. But forest bathing has been clinically proven to improve your health in a number of different ways. And it's basically when you get out into the forest, you experience the negative ions that the trees heat up, and they give off their aromas, and you have not only the chemistry from the trees, but you've got the negative ions from the forest itself, and that just does a lot for your physical and your emotional well-being. So you might be wondering, what is forest bathing? If you don't know what it is, and if you aren't familiar with it, not everybody is. When we think of bathing, we feel we're immersing ourselves in water, right? Usually. Well, when you're bathing in a forest, you're immersing yourself in the forest. It's a Japanese practice originally called Shinrin Yoku, if I remember that right. It works because of the phytoncide chemicals that are given off by the conifer trees, primarily conifers. Other trees have these as well, but the conifers have quite a few of them. And these chemicals have proven physiological and psychological benefits. I mean, scientists have actually clinically studied these. In fact, in Japan, they had a group of businessmen go into the forest, do some forest bathing, and scientists did testing on their blood pressure and their immune system and their cortisol levels, and found that blood pressure and cortisol levels dropped and remained low for a period of time. And on top of that, the immune system activation with the enhancing the killer cells of the immune system, those effects lasted for well over a month. And what scientists are also finding out is that essential oils contain these compounds as well. So today we're going to go ahead and talk about bringing forest bathing into your home or your office so that you can enjoy the benefits of forest bathing right where you're at, even without a forest. Okay, so I've got a little blend for you here, and we're going to talk about some substitutions that will work, and I am looking forward to you being a healthier you because of this. So I just mentioned that the conifers are the most powerful in regards to having the right chemistry for bringing your forest bathing indoors. And this is very, very true. So I've got a lot of conifer essential oils. So I'm just going to tell you right now, I have a blend made up that I just kind of played around with until I really liked it. And you don't have to have all of these conifer oils. If you have a few of them or a little mix of them, and even if you've got frankincense, which is a tree oil, or eucalyptus, which is another tree oil, you could do some really nice flexible blending with these. But I'm going to share the one I just came up with for you, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little testing on it. It'll be in testing phase, but I do have a line of aromatherapy sprays on our apothecary shop, Grace Garden Apothecary. You might also see Grace Garden Naturals, but that's our store, and it is where we do sell some aromatherapy items. We sell fresh medicinal herbs or dried medicinal herbs that we have on our farm, and we're getting ready to add some more tinctures and things like that to the shop slowly over time as it builds. So look for this spray. If you don't want to make it this yourself, this forest bathing spray is going to be on the shop pretty soon. And right now there are 14 others. And I'm just having so much fun with these. They really are fun. and they're easy too, because you can carry them with you. You don't even need a diffuser. All right, so anyway, let's get on with this. So what I have here is I've got 24 drops of white pine, and I'm just going to show you my little stock blend bottle here. This is a 1/2 ounce amber glass dropper bottle. It's got a little dropper in it here. You can see that. So it's not your typical essential oil bottle like these are. I'm using an actual, little tiny tincture bottle here. But I've got 24 drops of white pine, which is Pinus strobus. I've got 20 drops of Tsuga canadensis, which is hemlock. It's not the toxic hemlock. It's the nice one. And that's why Latin names are so important. You guys, seriously. I've got 20 drops of black spruce. This is Picea mariana. And then I've got 10 drops of cypress. This is Cupressus sempervirens. I've got 10 drops of Douglas fir, which is Pseudotsuga menziense. And then I've got some extras, and we're going to talk about these extras in just a minute. These are not pines, okay? But I have other pines or other tree oils I was playing around with here too. I just decided to leave those ones out. I could have added them in, but I didn't want to make this too confusing, because seriously, there are so many tree oils, and you could just have a lot of fun with this blending of your tree oils. Okay, so I've got these conifer oils here, and then what I did was I wanted to round this out a little bit. So your pine oils, your conifer oils, they're high in the monoterpene chemicals, and they're very evaporative. They're very volatile, so they evaporate quickly, and they're not going to smell for a very long time unless you ground them with heavier scents. So here we're talking about top notes, and then we've got these, which are going to be medium or middle and base notes. So what I've got here is I've got some patchouli. Now don't run away screaming. If you're a person who doesn't like patchouli, never fear. It's very, very not even light. You can't even tell it's patchouli in this because the evergreens are so overpowering with it. But I did ground this with about 20 drops of patchouli. And then I've also got 10 drops of orange. And the orange sweetens it a little bit because your conifers are real sharp. Okay, so the orange sweetens it up. It also helps to boost the immune system as well. So I wanted a little bit of nice sweet orange in there. I've also got cinnamon leaf. Cinnamon leaf is another one that also helps to boost the immune system, but I have it added in because orange happens to be another top note. Cinnamon leaf is more of a middle note, and it is also sweet. So it just helps, these two help to just tone down the sharpness of the conifers, but you're still getting all of the conifer beauty. So I've got 10 drops of orange, 20 drops of patchouli, and I've got 12 drops of cinnamon leaf in this blend. And honestly, it is gorgeous. It's just so gorgeous. Oh, yes, I think this is going to be a winner, and if it's not, I'll tweak it a little bit for my spray line, and I can hardly wait to offer that for you. So once again, let's just quickly summarize this. We're talking about forest bathing and the fact that if you can get out into nature, especially into a forest where you're around trees, you're going to be doing some really great things for your health. So that's number one. It's been proven that close contact with evergreens, especially in nature, restores your mind and your body. It just makes you healthier in all ways. So there's that. And you can recreate the forest bathing experience in your homes with essential oils. And it's so nice when you can bring nature inside to where you are. And I just want to say one other thing, get some houseplants. Get some houseplants and have some greenery around you, and just enjoy having the feeling of life around you, okay? And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the wonderful health and emotional benefits of forest bathing inside your house. All right, I'm Heidi Villegas with Healing Harvest Homestead and the School of Botanical Arts and Sciences, and I welcome you to subscribe to my newsletter. I've got a lot of free offerings for you, like my herbal remedy guide that comes with a cheat sheet. I also have a guide on how to relax using herbs and essential oils. It's really fabulous. And I also have a free email course for you if you want to dive into herbs and essential oils, plus many other things. So come along with us and be a part of the community. Subscribe, like, share this if you enjoyed it. Try making the scents. Remember, you can mix these up, or you can even leave some of them out or do different tree oils and get the same benefits. All right, again, I'm going to sign off. Heidi Villegas with Healing Harvest Homestead, and I'm so glad you're here. See you in the next video.